Before we look at yesterday's video, because I didn't manage to get it finished and uploaded last night, I just wanted to add on the front of it. I didn't quite manage to walk all the way around. I had been on my feet for 2 hours. Anyway, I saw my brother coming the other way and he pulled over. It's like, I said, where are you going? He said, I'm looking for you. Because I'd said, oh, you know, I'll be back before 4 o'clock, and it was about 1:15. Anyway, so that was really good. So thank you, David. But yesterday, I had to walk around at work to try and find this pass, and it didn't work, and all sorts of other things. And then we went out for lunch, as you'll see in some of the clips. But by the end of the day, even though I didn't finish that last bit of walk by the canal, I think it's the new boots. I probably need to do half-mile walks in them just to start bending them in a bit. But at the end of the day, I'd done 5.22 miles, which is my current record. So there we go. I was absolutely wiped out last night. But anyway, let's get into the start of the video and let's roll the intro. So I thought I'd go and say hello to the peeps at work. My current badge wouldn't let me through the gate. So I'm in Ulverston. Now, unfortunately, my parents live about 2 miles that way. I normally plug in there overnight to charge up, but this thing, what's this actually kicking out? Obviously, it's on the recording. Output power 37 watts, kilowatts. Does help. Now, if I plugged it into their house, which I will be doing tonight, you know, that's about 3 kilowatts if you're lucky, 2.5 probably for an ordinary cable. So it takes all night to charge. It's fine. We'll park up, you know, done. The weather, look at that. I'm going to go for a walk. The canal is actually, where is it? I think it's actually in front of me. Yeah, it is. So I've got to go that way and then turn up. Anyway, I will catch up with you when I've got changed out of my very nice clothes. Wouldn't have had lunch. And I'm down the canal. I'm going to take some video down there. I'm going to take some decent video. Do a short one on here, on TikTok, and I'll do a long one on, for those of you on YouTube and Facebook. Right, I've got some messages to answer. So lunch, I thought we were going to Barrow Golf Club. We're not. We're at Ulverston Golf Club. Now, just look at that view across the bay. Apologies for my shaky hand, but just look at that. Beautiful. Sheep Island, or whatever it's called. Again, apologies for the shaky hand. I should put it into my mount. So this is the end of the Ulverston Canal Bayhorse pub. I think in the distance that's Heysham. Unfortunately, I didn't bring me steady. I thought it was in with my kit, and it wasn't. I stopped recording because there was a couple of ladies coming towards me and somebody else, so I stopped recording. Anyway, we started having a chat. We were talking about canals and what this was and what it used to be and why it isn't anymore. And next thing you know, I'm going to chat to them. So if you two ladies are followed me, hi, yeah, it's me. Right, so end of the canal, that's where the ships used to moor up. All of this used to be fairly deep water, as far as I know. But when they put the railway in the mid-1800s, whenever that was, it all tilted up. They didn't know it was going to do that. But that's the actual, cross over there, no cars. That's the actual canal now. Very nice. So obviously the old lock gates. They had boulderwood on 40 years ago, but they have now. So it's the shortest, the widest and the deepest, apparently. So I don't know. So that's where I'm going, right the way up there. It's about a mile or so. Right, I'm getting cold, I'll crack on. Now, that's interesting. That's mainly fresh water coming out. It's like ducks and sea swans all around. Yeah, you don't normally see swans in the sea, although I did see some surfing ones on a video the other day. I presume that's mum. Could be mum, could be dad, don't know. And then we've got these 4 lovely swans, cygnets. Is that right? Baby swans? They're making some little squeaky sounds before, probably trying to get some food out of me. See if they're doing it again. But they sound just like the baby ones. They do. Oh, she's buggering off. Right, interesting. I'll find a... Hello. So I found a nice little stump to sit on. And actually, it's a mooring, I don't know what they call it. It's just like a 2 foot tall, 2 foot wide. I'll put it on video when I'm done. But yeah, right. I stopped and done 3 videos in about our last 5 minutes. I hardly walked anything, but anyway, 0.65 a mile. Right, onwards. So is that a bollard? I don't know. So it's all wobbly and the wind's blowing. But that's the Hode on the outskirts of Ulverston. Oh, it's a bit blowy. This is turning out to be a harder walk than I would have hoped. Not quite done a mile and a half yet, and that's nearly 2 hours, nearly an hour. But I've stopped to chat to a few people. The wind's brutal. I think it's about 15 miles an hour. It's backed off. I feel another flurry coming. It's backed off a bit, quite a bit actually. So I can now get some warmth to my legs, but my legs are just cold. I've got this on, I've got a t-shirt underneath, so that's a bit cold. When I go back down the other way, because I'm literally going up, turn around at the top and then you come back down the side on the roads, at least the wind will be behind me, so the rucksack will keep most of the wind off, the wind will be helping me along, and I'll be not quite whooshing, but there we go. No cars. There's some cars in the background, but not many cars. Very nice, very nice. I last came up here just after I got my mobility scooter because I wanted to see how far it would go. Came all the way up, brought my camera, went all the way down, took some pictures. So that'd be about 4 or 5, that's probably about 5 years ago, last time I've been here. Because in the meantime, I've not been able to. So it's an absolute joy. As hard work as it is, I'm next to the canal, there's trees, there's bushes and whatever. It's just absolutely gorgeous. What a lovely day. So there's a great view of the Hode. I was just sitting down to have a rest and I thought, oh, that's rather nice. Yeah, so if you come into Ulverston on the A590, you see that. Some people call it like the salt or pepper pot or something. Well, anyway, so down here, this is the end of the path that leads into Ulverston. Ulverston's that way, where the noise is. And this is the basin. I'm not still the best place to show you all the basin, but so the boats will come up, it's only about a mile. I've done 1.8, 1.85, 0.6. So yeah, it's 1.2 miles long. And then they bring the boat up there and then it would all be offloaded and, you know, horse and carts. But yeah, it is still bright. There have been some rain showers around, but yeah, cracking on. I was thinking, this is another hard walk again. Why is it so difficult? And I think the reason is it's these boots. I've done 4 miles in the other pair. I've put 2.5 miles on these today, plus one the other day, 3.5 miles. I probably need to get 30 to 50 miles on them to get them comfortable. Because they're not. It's an awesome walk, I mean, I absolutely love it. It was quiet when I started filming, honest. But anyway, yeah, I've got less than a mile to go back to my mum and dad's. And I'll be showering a brew and a gin and tonic before dinner, I think. Right. Crack on. So finally made it to my mum and dad's. That was a couple of hours ago. I had to get rescued. I said, if it gets past 4 o'clock and I've not turned up yet, send out rescue party. So they did. It just took me too long. But that's fine. This walk didn't seem as much fun as I hoped it would be. Oh, nose hairs. But I think it's the new boots. It's just wearing them in. So I think I need to do a lot of short walks. But anyway, there we go. Home safe, sorted, showered, got a beer. Makes a change for me, I do realise. Anyway, you all have great fun. I'll catch you next time. Bye.